Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another interview here. My name is David Dupuis, and I'm here with
Luke Welch.
And we're with the Collinsville Daily News. And today, of course, at the Worldwide Technology Raceway for another wonderful interview. Our next guest on the show is coming off 4 consecutive top 10 finishes. He's the driver of the #1 Chevy for Junior Motorsports. He sits 6th in points coming into the regular season finale. One of Mooresville, North Carolina's finest. Please welcome Carson Kvapil to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
You got it, man. Our pleasure.
So, first basic question: how did it start for you in racing? I know, obviously, your dad, right? He won the Truck Series championship, correct?
Yep.
But was that something that you saw him do and you wanted to partake as well, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, obviously, if you have a dad that's a football player, and you have a dad that's a baseball player, right? It's just kind of the thing you get in. My dad was a race car driver, so just for me, growing up at the racetrack was kind of my normal life, and then that was all I really knew. He went racing every weekend, and I went with him a lot of the times and stuff like that. And all the video games I played were NASCAR video games and stuff like that, right? So it's kind of was just my life, and once I started racing, it was kind of only fitting, right? And started doing that when I was 10 years old and just running Bandolero cars and go-karts and stuff like that, and transitioned into late models and some different dirt racing stuff, some micros and midgets and whatnot. But really the last few years before this season, I've been a late model driver on asphalt for Junior Motorsports, and before that even with my dad. So just been racing a lot the last 5 years, and obviously having my dad being in NASCAR for a long time was kind of what started it all.
Right. You talked about playing NASCAR video games. What's your favorite NASCAR video game?
It's a tough one. When I was a kid, it was probably Dirt to Daytona on PS2, and then it kind of transitioned probably to 2011 or Inside Line, I think it was called, on Xbox 360. But yeah, I played a lot of hours on those games.
Right. They still make NASCAR video games.
Well, there's actually one coming out.
There's a really good one coming out.
Yeah.
iRacing's making a really good one.
Yeah. Have you gotten?
I have not. They were at JRM, just kind of showing it off and let the drivers run on it and stuff. But I could never get over there in time. But I think the first day that it comes out, I'm definitely gonna be playing it.
Right. Do you think that the NASCAR games are the way that you can introduce more people into the sport? I know that there's such a huge gap, not that huge of a gap, but there's a NASCAR Heat Series, and then now they have NASCAR 25. Do you think if there was more accessible ways to try out racing, that would lend more people to the sport?
I mean, I think so. I feel like obviously for the younger demographic and the under 18-year-olds in particular, I think it'd be a great transition for them, and I think the console games are where it's at really to kind of start that process. And I mean, what 12, 13-year-old kid doesn't have a gaming console, right? So if they can kind of get themselves in that and stuff like that, I think it really would help NASCAR themselves. But I really do think the new game that's coming out is going to be a big hit, and I think it's going to help out a lot.
Right.
So they have a PC.
I think they do. I think they're going to be on Steam, yeah. Anyway, this is the first time that the XFINITY Series has been to this track in a while. What sort of preparation did you do to help yourself out, to put yourself in the best position to do well this weekend?
Yeah, I guess compared to normal, I didn't prep as much. Obviously, we have sim and stuff that we do the month prior and the week of and stuff like that we get to do, and did quite a bit of that because it's kind of going to be the most realistic thing we have to go off of. And like you said, I think it's been over 15 years or 15 years since the XFINITY Series came here. So kind of don't have some recent data to go off of. We're watching a little bit of the truck racing stuff, a little bit of the cup racing stuff, and seeing what they do and trying to translate that to our cars. But I guess in comparison, I haven't done a whole lot of 12 hours a day studying the race, right? So kind of coming into this one a little different way than what I have the last few races, but I think it's kind of good to do that. Just kind of figure it out on my own.
You talk about 12 hours. Yeah. How long do you usually spend training, preparing for a race?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? There's no answer to that. I mean, we start prepping a month or more in advance in certain ways, and obviously the team's got to be prepared a month or two ahead of time. So I don't know. I mean, I think the week of is the biggest prep time. Obviously, you get done with the last weekend of racing that you did, and you kind of put your mind all to what we're going to do this weekend. So I feel like there's a lot of time spent. I mean, I'll jump on iRacing I try to be every night throughout the week, just running races. And like I said, we have sim time. We get at least a couple hours, probably 10, 12 hours at each track coming to these tracks. But a lot of studying film and stuff like that. It's all done on the week of, on the plane. Tonight I'll probably be watching film and just kind of endless. It's kind of it's a limitless thing to do, right? I try not to drown myself in it because I feel like a little bit too much prep is not good for you sometimes. But I feel like there's a pretty good number of just prepping, but not prepping too hard.
Right. With this being the last race in the regular season, does this change I'm sure it doesn't change your mentality of you still want to win this race. I'm sure everyone's going to say that. But does this change your mentality of how you're just thinking about the race in general?
I mean, a little bit. I feel like right now where we're at, being locked in on points is a really safe spot for us, and we can really go try to win the race and go try to run the best we can today. And whereas some guys are locked in, which is locked in on wins, which is good for them. But there's some cars behind us in points that are kind of fighting for the spot in, right? And I feel like I really wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Just the fact they have to points race and kind of do specific things that we don't really have to worry about to try to get in on points where we're already safe. So we should just be able to go try to go into the race weekend with just a let's go win mentality and not really worry about anything else.
Sure. Any questions?
I like that mentality.
Yeah, it's a nice mentality to have. Just go win. It's easy. Makes it easy.
That's just shutting everything out, and I'm sure it makes it a lot easier.
For sure, it does. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Right. How did you kind of get to developing that mentality? Because I'm sure a lot of the time, like it's maybe not for you, but at least for me, and I'm sure Luke as well, we always want to, succeed at everything we do, and sometimes it's hard to shut everything else out.
Yeah.
Has that always just been kind of easy for you, or did it take some time to learn how to do that?
I mean, it's a ever-changing type of thing, right? I mean, every year, every race we go to, even for that matter, it's different, and the circumstances are different and stuff like that. Obviously, for my sake and my team, I really want to get a win, and that's the main goal, is to try to go win races. And that's honestly what it was at the beginning of the season, but our season hasn't been exactly what we had thought it was going to be. So for us, it's tough. The last few years of me racing late models and stuff, the points thing hasn't been that big of a deal, and it's a different structure than the NASCAR points. So for the late model stuff that I race, it's just whoever's the most consistent and whoever runs good too, whoever wins races, but whoever's having the best season as a whole wins the championship. Whereas the NASCAR stuff's more like the playoffs, and it's just different. You can have you can win every race, and then come into the last race you break and you don't win the championship. So it's just different. I mean, something I'm trying to adapt to and trying to learn as the season goes on. But like I said, wins fix everything.
Right. For sure. You talk about the playoff system. From your perspective, just as maybe a fan more than a driver, do you wish that we would have more of I'm going to put it just regular, season-long points thing, or maybe like a 10-race playoff thing? Or
yeah, I mean, I feel like there's pros and cons to both, right? I feel like for the fans' sake, the playoffs is kind of cool, and it's different, right? It's not the 36 race or in our case 33 race point season where you kind of have to follow it and kind of pay attention to who's been doing what throughout the season. It's kind of one of those things you can kind of look and say, all right, this guy needs to do this to win or to get in and stuff like that. It's a little bit easier to understand, and for us drivers, everyone's in the same boat. We're all racing the same rules. So I mean, I'm more used to the regular season points, I guess you could say. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but for as a whole, as for the fans and all the competitors and stuff like that, the playoff system is pretty understandable.
Right. If there is one hobby or skill that, I guess, what is, if you have one hobby or skill that you wish fans knew about you that,
Man, that's a tough one. My life revolves around racing, so I'm trying to think of something, but. I mean, it's as boring as it sounds to most. My hobby is working on race cars. Before I was running with Junior Motorsports, me and my dad repaired all our own race cars and did it all ourselves. So that was kind of my thing. And throughout the week, whenever I'm not prepping for the races and having sim and meetings and stuff, I'm always at the race shop or at the old late model shop I used to race with, and just hanging out with those guys and just being around there. But like I said, racing's kind of everything I do, and,
Right.
and I kind of don't know what I'd do if it wasn't for racing.
Right. Now you're in St. Louis this weekend. Are there any good food places you're wanting to check out, or
I have a recommendation if you don't.
I'll take your recommendation because I haven't looked.
Okay. At first, you haven't looked. Okay. Antonino's Taverna. I don't know.
What do they have there?
Pizza, pasta, any good Italian food you can
I
imagine.
might puke tomorrow, but I'm good with it.
It's on the hill. It's like 30-odd minutes away from here.
Oh, really?
Parking is not the easiest.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of on a residential street, but, man, if you can get in...
Go hit that one.
do they have the toasted ravioli?
They have the toasted
Oh, that's
crabs.
good. If they have that, I'm
can't
good
believe
with
I forgot
that.
to mention that.
Yeah, I'm good. I like those.
Staple of St. Louis.
I haven't really looked. Yeah,
Yeah?
I don't really have no places. First time here, so I'm just
Oh,
kind of
nice.
taking
Sure.
some locals' words, right?
Yeah. Because we're locals.
Oh.
We just go to school here.
I've lived here for maybe 2 years.
Oh wow.
Start at Antonino's Taverna and go from there.
Okay, well
Sure.
we'll figure it out from there. Thank you.
Yeah. If you had a pet peeve of racing, what would it be?
Man, I tell you, there's a lot of them. Some of the people we race against, man, I'm telling you. I don't know, honestly. I mean, I'm joking, right? We're all really good at what we do, and there's a reason why we're all here. But I mean, there's certain moves and stuff that are just kind of like it just kind of ticks you off a little bit, and it's for me, it's probably the restarts. It's especially at some of the tracks you race at. It's really aggressive, and a lot of people put themselves in a really bad spot, I guess you could say.
Definitely. What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? Man, I ain't.
Is it this one?
No, definitely not this one. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not a popular vote, but I'm like a corn type of guy. Yeah, I'm hard rock, so.
Wow.
If I said a song, which I don't even have one in my mind. If I did though, y'all probably wouldn't even know it.
Oh, I doubt I would. I know like one corn song.
I'm not a big music guy. It's just whatever's on the radio, right?
See, do you have like a warm up song at all?
No, I just do it. Just jump in.
Just jump in and have fun.
They always play the national anthem, and then we get in. So I
Yeah,
guess you could say that one.
Might not be related to you per se, but obviously there's a whole big thing going on in the Cup Series. There's a big old lawsuit with 2311, Front Row, and NASCAR. You don't have to speak to it if you don't want to, but if it goes in the way that some people are predicting, where we could see a major maybe shift in the sport with how Cup Series teams are ran, do you think that will change your mentality at all, or will it be exactly the same?
No, honestly, not really. Obviously, for the Cup Series, it's kind of a pretty big deal right now. But to be honest with you, I
don't even think about that.
No, not really. Not in the spot I'm in, at least. Over here, JRM and the Xfinity Series, we're just trying to go win races and have a really strong season. So obviously some of that stuff's going on in the background, but it doesn't really pertain to us. So just trying to kind of go on, and most of the time, honestly, I don't even think about it until I open up X and I see what's going on.
Sure. So. How do you expect this weekend's race to go? It's going to be a night race. It's going to be pretty cold outside.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a great race. I think this place is going to put on some really good racing. Obviously, the Xfinity Series hasn't been here in a while, so kind of don't have anything to base it off of. But I feel like just watching how this track races and kind of the design of the track and stuff like that, and that it's going to be a night race. I'm really excited for it. It's kind of one of those tracks that one of those races I kind of circled on the calendar whenever the schedule came out, and I'm pretty excited for it. But like I said, I think it's going to be great, and I think it's going to put on a really good show.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I mean, I think we can.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and match for it. Well, thanks, man, for taking time out of your day, hanging out with us.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching, and best of luck. And
That's it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.